Hey YouTube. So it's been about a week or two. More than that. Mind your business. Okay. So we're just gonna be looking at a basic overview, a general reading about what is going on with this world right now and this moon. I kind of just want to pick up some energies as far as what we can expect with this upcoming Virgo full moon. And you know, Virgos are relentless. Virgos are they get the job done type of thing. So if there's something that you're ready to get over with, it's happening. So let's get started here. We're just going to be looking at where the collective is at presently. Where the collective is at presently, what we're looking forward to, what we're leaving behind, your subconscious and your unconscious. So where we're at presently is the Ace of Cups. So a lot of people are ready for those new beginnings. A lot of people are ready to kind of jump into something new, maybe even love, maybe romance. This could also be just you thinking of a new career. There's a lot going on here, though. What I will say, though, is there's a big focus on health, especially with this Virgo full moon. Health might be a huge factor as far as wanting to feed ourselves better, wanting to kind of nurture ourselves in a way where we don't necessarily rely on science. I don't think, however, there's something that's going to be illuminated about what's going on with these vaccines. I'm assuming, because this is exactly what I feel from it. You have the devil and you have the science card right next to it. So there's an obsession here as far as trying to get certain things out that are not going to help the collective. Or there's an obsession to help the collective. This could be with anything, but it just feels like something is going to show itself for sure. We have the Queen of Cups here as far as what we're looking forward to with the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So what this also kind of feels like is a lot of people are very open. Open to ideas, open to new things, and this energy is creating a space where people are no longer kind of fighting learning or fighting understanding things. I think there is a huge comprehension as far as we're not going to really work together until we understand how we can help each other type of vibe here. And this could be romantic, this could also just be collectively, however this resonates for the person that's watching this. But this definitely feels like, as of right now, we're looking forward to a lot of new things, but what that requires, however, is the death of something else. And with this devil, it feels like this could be an end to certain medical fields. This could be an end to certain positions as far as science goes. This just feels like science will not be as big of a priority because it's starting to kind of infiltrate with the devil. And what the devil basically tells us is you're doing too much of something that isn't helping, right? Doing too much of something that isn't helping, and we might be seeing that in the next couple days. Especially hearing reactions. There's just something here that's going to be kind of out in the open for people to see. So let's see what the collective is leaving behind here. There's a lot of water in this. You got water in Capricorn. You got Pisces, Capricorn. What else do I see here? I want to say Sagittarius, but it's just not feeling like that yet. Yeah, so what we're leaving behind is peace. I think a lot of, which is crazy to me, because it feels like we've gone through so much chaos. We've gone through so much within our collective that we haven't felt very successful. And now it just feels like swords are up. Our swords are up and we're ready to kind of battle. There's a battle here, but this is what we're leaving behind, is this peaceful battle. I think what we're moving forward to is understanding how we can fill each other's cup without kind of relying on, again, that science. The science definitely feels like it has a there's a huge burden as far as what people can bear. There's something wrong here as far as science goes. It's not going to be successful. It's attached to the devil, which is why and you know what? I want you to look at this science card with that cross in the middle. And then you have, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 swords. So this is the 6 of swords, but this is basically like, this feels like a crucifixion, or this is mostly something that is going to be judged, and with that devil, it's almost like obsessive thoughts or obsessive feelings, thinking kind of thing. It's just a matter of time before something, you know, what's the word I'm looking, exposes itself. So subconsciously, let's talk about this too. You got 1, 2, 6. You got 2 queens here. One's fire in the reverse and one is in the upside. If this was a general personal reading, I would say, if we weren't talking collectively, this feels like someone is about to, it's almost like someone's about to pour into you, or it's like there's a huge abundance. There's a lot of love coming here, but you don't have much to do with it. It's just a matter of you receiving it, accepting it. And this could be, you know, a collective, but this feels more like someone's kind of done with the fighting, done with the arguing. Their health is at stake here because now they just feel like it's taking a toll on them mentally. This could also be everyone in the world. It's taking a toll on them mentally. Subconsciously, there's a huge need for art, which is that creation. I think a lot of people, out of this burden that, you know, we're all going through, is basically going to kind of create room for creation, creativity. There's going to be a lot of art that's born out of this. I don't think there's something here that I think will trigger a lot of people to create. And the creative arts are going to be something that will be a healing part of this whole entire community. I think art will be the biggest thing to help us all heal. And art looks like so many different things. It looks like painting, it looks like music, it looks like dance. It's, you know, calligraphy, whatever you want to, I don't know where that came from. But this feels like self-control, creativity, especially with this Magus, who knows? So this in our unconscious is basically telling me that a lot of what's going on right now is within our control to separate ourselves from, and I think it's going to happen a lot sooner than we all expect. I think, yeah, it's going to start to look off like a bunch of holy shit. This ruin here is, you know, towers crumbling down, and hearts are being broken, and I don't think hearts are being broken, it's just that last straw. There's going to be something that creates that last straw, that last, I'm never doing it again, that holy shit, we have to fix this right now. And with that being said, fixing this right now is what's going to create that abundance back into your life. It feels like a lot of people are going to be letting go of a lot, which is what's going to create room for more. And what we're leaving behind is that peaceful, that passive, that, well, maybe he didn't mean that, or maybe she didn't mean to say that, or type of thing. And now you're going to start taking things for what they actually are and what they present themselves to be. Looking forward, this just kind of basically It's confirming the fact that a lot of what we're about to go through is a receptive of good. This feels good. This feels like a lot of good is about to happen. There's someone here that's going to either help the collective, feels like a woman, or this feels like a lot of the energy of the feminine, right? The energy of the feminine is what's going to create, it's going to fill those spaces that we left behind with this ruin. And with this ruin, this is something that nobody can stop. It has to kind of unravel itself, which is what I think this science and devil is coming out with. I think a lot of what we're about to realize is how much we've been played with, how much we've been tormented, and with this devil, this is that obsession with wanting to do something that might not be healthy or beneficial to a major population. And with this science, you have those 6 of Swords, and you know that 666 is that mark of the beast. So we could very well be living in a time right now where things are going to unravel in a way where you start to notice which beast is who, and it's hiding behind this wall, and it's not to say it's going to be all bad, but what I'm going to say is things are going to come to an end, especially in the field of science. I'm hearing that a lot, and what we're going to be looking forward to is, especially with that subconscious, is to create, is to love, is to dive deeper into ourselves in order to create art. And subconsciously, we're kind of marinating in that pot. That divine feminine has her hands in this, and she's not letting it go anymore. I think a lot of what we're starting to see is the wounded self starting to heal, and unconsciously we're becoming more free. It doesn't feel that way because of how restricted we've been, because of how many rules we've been told we've had to follow. So it looks like chaos, but it's cosmic order. And this cosmic order is with that Queen of Cups, this Pisces season. This Pisces season is bringing us. We have nothing to do with this. This feels like everything that comes to an end at this very moment with this full moon, especially with that ruin in that bottom shadow card. Things that are coming to an end right now are going to fill you up even more. I would stay away from anything. I would stay away from anything to do with the health field right now. That's not a game you want to play. Not at all. I think a lot more careers, especially within this year, are going to be art focused, are going to be more mental health, related. It feels like a lot of people who will be benefiting from this change, this shift into this divine feminine phase of this entire world, really. This phase is turning into abundance, but you have to make space for it. And, to make space with something or to separate from something, it requires you to put your guard up. Put your guard up, fight for what you believe in. And with this peace card, it's saying, you don't have to really fight, but you do have to set your boundaries straight. For sure. You have to know what you want. You have to say what it is that you need. You have to go out and look for people who will help you get what you need. So this reading was interesting. Not too heavy, though. So what this full moon is really bringing us is she's clearing out the space and then filling it up. And with that clearing out of the space, it's going to look like crazy shit. But in reality, it's a beautiful cosmic order. It's a divine intervention. It's oh my God, I needed this to motivate me. I needed this to help me feel alive again. Subconsciously, you're being told to create. It doesn't feel that way right now because of how everything else is going, because you think there's no abundance there, but then that devil comes to trick you and says, hey, come do this instead. Don't do that. Follow your first intuition. I'm gonna leave this here because your girl's gotta go to work. So have a good day.